Will an NVMe SSD with heatsink fit in an Asus A15 TUF Gaming Laptop? We're gonna find out in this video. So I'll be installing this Timetec 2TB PCIe Gen 4 that has a heatsink that is 8mm thick in my son's Asus A15 TUF Gaming Laptop. On top of showing you how to install the SSD physically, I'll be also performing a series of tests to compare the speed of this Timetec PCIe Gen 4 SSD to the Crucial that comes already installed in the Asus A15 TUF Gaming Laptop. So let's bring the camera up close to show you first the physical installation. So this is a Timetec drive that I'll be installing in the laptop. Let me give you a glimpse of its specifications. So first, it is PS5 compatible. It is a 2TB PCIe Gen 4. It has a speed rating of 7400 megabytes per second read and 6400 megabytes per second write. It is rated at 1200 terabytes written. And for the cache, it uses the HMB technology, so it doesn't have DRAM cache, and the HMB is host memory buffer. It means that it uses a portion of the cache that is on the CPU. And it has 3 years warranty. And as a side note, I've been using Timetec drives for about 3 years now, and I never had a problem with them. If you want to check it out, I'm going to leave an affiliate link in the description below. If you make a purchase using my link, I will gain a small percentage, but this is at no cost to you, and this will support my channel. So this is the drive. It is really very well made, and look at the thickness of the drive. So now let's open the Asus laptop. Make sure it is completely turned off, then turn it upside down, and we need to remove the back cover of the laptop. You have all these screws here that you need to remove, 12 screws in total, and these screws are not the same. So when I remove them, I'm gonna put them next to where they should go, so that I don't mix them. So get a Phillips head screwdriver that fits exactly in each screw. So this is the one here, and be patient when removing the screws. They are very easy to remove. So this one here cannot be removed. It holds, and this is only to pop up the cover, so I'm gonna leave it. And this is the middle one that we need also to remove. So after you remove all the screws, you need to pry the cover open from this side here. Notice it is open a little bit. Do it slowly. Do not force it. And then I'm gonna continue here. Be careful not to break the latches. So now when it pries open like this, you can open it this way. This is where you install the additional M.2 SSD. The form factor is 2280, and I'm gonna show you the original SSD where it is. It is under this plastic bit, and here it is. We're not gonna touch it in this video. So I'm gonna install it here, the additional SSD. You need to remove this screw to install it. Let me zoom in. Careful not to lose this screw. And this is the Timetec SSD. It has a key here. The key should fit the key, of course, in the placement here. So put it gently like that. Make sure it is all the way in, and then rest it where you need to put the screw. And at first glance, I think it's gonna fit. So I'm gonna install it completely. So push it down with your finger and then install the screw here gently. Do not over tighten it. So this is enough. And now the SSD is installed. Let's put back the cover and see if it fits correctly or if it doesn't fit. So this is the back cover, and I'm sure it's gonna fit. And you see it fits without any problem at all. And the back cover, we don't even have to push it, and it's not protruding here. See, it closed very well. So the first test, we passed it. The SSD fit even with the heatsink in the Asus laptop. So let's put back the screws in the laptop. And now I'm gonna turn on the laptop for the first time, and I'm gonna switch to screen recording to show you its screen. After you install the drive and you launch Windows for the first time, you need to initialize the drive so to be able to use it. So in the search box in Windows 11 or in Windows 10, type diskman and hit enter. Disk Manager will detect the drive directly, and then it will ask you to initialize it. Keep everything by default and then click on OK. Now we need to create a volume on the drive and format it, and we can do this with one command. So right click on the drive, choose New Simple Volume, click on Next, and here it will give you the whole allocation of the volume of the drive. keep it as it is, and then click on next. And here it will give you the drive letter that you want to give to the drive. And I'm going to keep it on D. So click on next. And this is the format options here. Keep it on NTFS and put the name you want. Here I'm going to put Timetec 2 terabytes. And then click on next and then finish. And now the drive is ready to be used as drive D. Now I'm running Crystal Disk Info on the drive to verify first if it is new, and we see here that it has only 2 power on cycles, which means it is new. And also I wanted to verify if it is PCIe Gen 4, and here also it's telling us that it is truly PCIe Gen 4. So now I'll be performing the speed test, so for you to know the speed of the Timetec as compared to the OEM drive that comes with the Asus A15 TUF Gaming Laptop. So the drive that comes with the Asus A15 TUF Gaming Laptop is the Micron 2400, which is a crucial drive, and it doesn't have DRAM cache, and it has a 1 terabyte capacity. So first, let's start with the file copy test, and then I'm gonna do Crystal Disk Mark benchmark test. For the file copy test, I performed it with photos and videos so to mimic the real-life situation. And here I'm copying 24 gigabytes from the same drive to the same drive. And here the Timetec drive crushed the crucial drive, and it was averaging 1.63 gigabytes per second, whereas the crucial drive was averaging 0.93 gigabytes per second, and the Timetec was faster by 75%. So in the Crystal Disk Mark benchmark test, there were no surprises also, and the Timetec was also faster by 75% than the crucial Micron 2400 NVMe drive, and the temperature of the Timetec stayed at 55 degrees Celsius, whereas the crucial drive went to 64 degrees Celsius, and this is where we see the benefit of the heatsink. So now you know that an NVMe drive with a heatsink will fit in your Asus A15 TUF Gaming Laptop, and if you choose a good drive like the Timetec that I showed in this video, you'll also have a faster laptop. I hope that you liked my video and you found it useful. In case you did, please share it, subscribe to my channel, and give this video a thumbs up. I would really appreciate it. I'm Eloy from Knowledge Sharing Tech. I want to thank you all for watching. See you in the next video.